That's how we start the stream, with a big burp. Burpa burpa? I think we're live now. I hope you're. If you're not, somebody say something. Okay, let's see. I think that's actually just YouTube, which is the one that could be a private stream, which would be kind of sad. Yeah. Let's see, start that. I should have got that. Good, 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 good. Hello there! Who we got here with us now? It's
Bro, look at memes.
Sacto the Future. Hello, Chupacker. Memes? What did you send in memes now? I'm gonna expose you in the stream.
Stream in Discord.
Yeah.
Stream in Discord.
Alright. Alright, so what did you
Discord.
Hello, I'm once again
Discord.
asking to kill the whale and the X protocol. Why are you asking to kill them?
Because they suck ass. Both of them.
Oops. Upsy daisy, no, stop. I wanna run 2 of these applications. It was a force of habit, alright? That was a force of habit, I'm telling you. Alright, so we left off at the physics. Yo, what's up, penguin operator? I should probably get the music back in here, but you know, ain't happening. I don't know what to play that's copyright free and how to play it, so we're stuck with awkward silence at the moment. That's the next video. You guys don't need to worry about that. Actually, there's the 3 next videos. I'm a bit slow in producing them at the moment. I don't know. I don't really have a good excuse. I do maths and shit in university. All right. That's my excuse, alright? It's not good, it's an excuse. Yeah, so I'm stuck right now with the hot reloading for the dam. I haven't it illustrated here, but I'm stuck with that. Do I still have the old... Oh, I have the old sketch. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do have the old sketch in here. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm stuck with that. And there's 2 approaches that I'm thinking. Either I will always completely destroy destroy the physics system on hot reload and recreate it. That could work. Or I don't know if this will work. If I move the init to the main, right? The main executable of the physics system. And I don't know if I can still call update then from here, from the systems, if I move it to the main, because I think, Harold, what would you use? Would you know? If I go to would you happen to know this? If I go to
But you know what? You ain't streaming, bro.
Okay, now am I live? Yeah, I'm live. Okay, good. So I implemented this horrible thing, but it's okay because it will store just how the fuck? Whatever. It returns this thing, state here, which is a global state inside of the binary, right?
Okay.
If I were to initialize that global state in the main executable, what the hell is that small pencil? There, main exe. So I initialize that global state there. Global. And then I go to the system, which is another binary, right? They're dynamically loaded. And I have an update function inside there. Now it won't be able to do the update because it's gonna use its own global state of that. Yeah, I'm fucking cooked. Fuck global state. Why did they choose to use a global state? That's just pathetic. Stop. Is it actually a normal jolt thing? There's no way that jolt. It's I swear to God. Does Jolt actually use a global state, like by design? Or is this just some specific case for this thing, which is just for this because I'm using the SIG library? Could it be? Okay, I'm gonna ChatGPT this question. Is Jolt using a global state? Because if it is, then I need to switch. Can you clarify why Jolt physics lib? I got it. You mean the Jolt physics library? No, Jolt itself does not require a global state to function, but it does have a concept of world object. Okay, so could it be then just this because I'm using that physics SIG binding? Because that one uses a global. So could I just not use a global state then if I just removed it from and start using the C binding instead? Oops. Oh my god, bro. It's in the wrong button twice. Here. This thing. Yank that. Okay. Have a global struct. Triangle box. We're going to break hot reloading because when you unload the dynamic library, the global is wiped or gets new address, and then any pointer to it outside becomes invalid. A classic global state versus hot reloading problem. The clean way to handle it is don't rely on global state inside your DLL. Instead, may executable or some persistent manager pass the pointer reference to it. Yeah, you can't do that. That's. Or wait, maybe you could. Maybe I could still do it. Pathetic. Hello, Lucas. Chat GPT already? Yeah, bro. I'm using the SIG binding for Jolt, right? And I use a global state. And this global state is fucking with me because when I do the hot reloading, is my mouse just fucked? Whatever. And because of that, I'm like, does the C binding also use a global state, or is this just a thing that happens to be because of the SIG binding? Because it's really like I'm fucked because of it. I don't know if I like this implementation of the Jolt of the binding. So I'm just checking, like, is it also the same case for the C binding? And it doesn't seem to be. So I wonder if I should just switch to the C binding. So basically, if I do this, and then I do sig build run, I want the hot reloading to just work, right? There's a lot of print stuff. Yeah, there's the hitboxes ain't right, and the matrix multiplication is not right either. But that's okay for the moment. Don't mind it, all right? So, and then if I go into update here, so you can see a print update, for example, and then this thing I want to hot reload, so I commented it out, for example, so it won't print it anymore. And then it breaks. And that's because this stupid thing, it's supposed to, I want it to work where I have an init, right? So I have an init here, which will initialize the whole system, right? But it shouldn't allocate it in a global state inside of the the DLL or the SO file. Because when it does this, when I hot reload a new SO file, I won't have the same state, you know? And I was thinking I could probably do the allocation, but I don't really want to do like this init in like it shouldn't be allocated within this thing, right? This thing should not have it. This DLL should not have it. It should be the actual main that has it. But then it comes to this bullshit thing, which also uses the global state in order to update. So yeah, I'm just fucked on fucked because of that global state. And I tried even update, I tried to switch it, but then there's some vtable issues which are not correct because it gets allocated in this thing and the vtable won't persist inside of that thing. I don't know if I could even move the init to the main and then pass it in. So if I'm correct, the issue is when you hot reload the physics initialize. I don't reinitialize the system. I don't want to do that. I just want to change the update loop. That's all I want to do, like in this thing. I want to change how the behavior in the update of physics works. That's what I want to do. I don't want to reinit. I could make the reinit work, and then I think I wouldn't have problems, because then I would just deinitialize the system and reinitialize it. The only problem, I would lose all of the momentum and all of the information of all of the objects inside of the system, right? And that I think is not really ideal what I would like to do, right? So what I want is just this update to, there is like, I'm doing this, I have implemented this reload function, which does update the state. It takes the old state. So when I do the hot reload, I have like this state in my DLL, right? Over here. And then I have my new one here, and this is just the state inside of it. I'm gonna st and st for state. So what it does, it takes this structure and move it into this new DLL, but then there's an allocator or allocation in this state with vtables, right? Vt, and they also come from here, Vt. It's connected to the same thing, and then this connects to like memory addresses within this DLL. But now it's also trying to connect to these ones, but these ones don't exist anymore, so it's fucked. So this thing works. It can copy over the state. That thing works, but then the virtual tables are fucked. Which you can see, I think it even complains. I think it's something with vtables at least. I went a little bit into the C++ code, but I was confused as hell. Well, I think you should just initialize the physics system. If it loses the data it had, then you would store them first and put them back after. The thing is, I probably could. That is one approach that I'm thinking of that I could do, is that I could take whatever, you know, because I still store, the only thing that the physics needs to do is to work with this ECS. Oh shit, damn. And the ECS already has the information about all of that, and then the physics system is just responsible for updating it. Why is my cursor behaving like that? It's like randomly just dropping. Is my cursor dying, or my mouse it's called? I think my mouse is dying. It's so weird. It will happen soon enough, wait. Okay, now it's not happening. There it happened. You see this? Whatever. But yeah, ideally I would like to do that whole thing. I would just like to change the update loop. And that would be a happy ever after, basically. But it doesn't seem to be able to do that. which is not funny. Not funny at all. I mean, I could, I guess. And what I'm thinking right now is I could also just. Could I do that? Or maybe. Could I. It, if it's software, then the developers are using a bad way to connect the lines between dots, since you're running unlimited frame rate. Not every mouse. No, no. It's something with my mouse. I have this issue. It has not been here before. It's pretty new. Or actually, I got it since I installed this thing, which I'm using right now. I didn't have it before that. It happened after I installed it. So maybe it's something with this application. I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, T-Chef?
Yo, what's up?
Bro, I joined this call
Hmm?
and no one was here.
Yeah, no, I was watching math in bed.
Yeah, I was eating dinner or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jeff, I have discovered something that is incredible. It's that the XCB thing, they have a header with all the protocol types, and like I've been doing this from scratch
Yeah.
in the dark for like 3 weeks, but everything's just here,
Oh,
man.
and they have a header and you can just look at it.
Yes, exactly.
And,
I've just been relying on ChatGPT to not lie to me.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah, and now I've discovered a bunch of things, which I feel terrible about, because now I gotta redo a bunch of shit, but it's for
Okay,
the
guys.
greater good.
I think I have a plan. I will allocate
for what?
the physics. I should just switch. I think it's just fucked because I'm using the SIG binding. I should use the just the C binding, because the C binding doesn't seem to have a global state, as far as I'm concerned. Where's the actual?
By the way, guys, we need to do a code review.
Code review?
Oh yes, Lucas, just pause everything you're doing, bro. You want to see this shit, all right? It's gonna be the best thing ever.
I think I'm already about to puke.
It's not even the final thing that you did. Like, it's even worse now, but yeah.
Ah yes, but bro, Lucas, trust me, you have to look at this. This is gonna be the best code you've ever seen in your entire life.
I don't
pass it up.
I don't know if I want to. I want to get my physics working.
No, you don't.
Okay, they work.
You don't want to code, man.
Because it's a once in a lifetime chance, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Never again chance.
Yeah.
Free content also. We don't even got to talk or anything.
Well, bro, I'm hooked on this. I'm locked in. I need to get this. I need to get this physics system.
Okay, Lucas. How about this? I spin a wheel and or like you do a coin flip actually, and if it lands on call the thing.
No. How about this? You help me get the physics hot reloading working, and then I will watch you do whatever you're supposed to do.
But I can't. I need to go in a sec because it's my birthday, and then.
It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday! Wow, we're just gonna drop it like that? What?
Yeah, he's dropping it like that. That's crazy.
Hello, Kai.
17 years old, right?
Yes,
Yeah, he old now.
He's like that song, 17, 21, something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, wait, 70, 20.
70, 38.
State recorder.h.
Same but different.
But I don't think they have
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. But this is actually the C++.
Right, but you have a good time eating cake. The cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie. The interface. Do they have a? I don't think they have. I know the SIG. Let's see. Do they have?
Just make your own physics, Lucas.
Bro, I'm not making my own physics, bruh.
You are though.
No. I tried doing basic AABB and we saw how that went. It was not good. But it ended up working. but it was horrendous. It was bad. And then I'm not gonna start doing some convex shape testing and
Can we do the code review real quick? It will take 1 minute or like
Okay.
2 minutes.
okay, real quick. Okay, I'm starting the timer already.
It's his birthday, so
Yeah.
Now
you know it's his
wait,
birthday,
wait.
so you know.
Just why is it taking so long, bruh? Okay, the time is up already. I don't think this one has.
I will send
Can I?
you the codes on Discord.
Okay, do I
Yes.
need to git clone it or something?
No, it's one file.
Yeah, probably don't even know.
Also,
Okay, I'm just gonna download some scuffed file from you, and then the stream will just end randomly, and, and you will never
You're not
hear
gonna be able to run it.
you will never hear from me again
Yeah, you
after
won't
that.
run it.
I swear to God, where are you sending it?
Discord.
Yeah, but
Coding.
encoding.
Encoding. Oh, and then
Yes.
everybody will think that I'm like kind of.
Nah,
retarded or
bro.
something.
Nah, bro. Nah, well, everyone knows that, but you can just tell them, you know.
Okay, bro.
But it's actually quite impressive because the code works.
I'm
Like,
adding.
that's the
I think I'm adding it to the main and seeing if I can run it from there. Yeah, I will try that. Okay, where is the file? Give me the file. Give me the file.
it's encoding.
Okay, what is why
Oh boy,
did
it's one HTML.
it's
Oh,
one
yeah,
HTML?
Download it and look at the whole thing. Download it. Yeah, download it.
Oh no.
It's so good.
I'm gonna put it in projects and then friends and then it's gonna go. No, what? Oh,
Trash.
you're in best friends. T-Chef is in best friends. What are you doing there? Okay, I'm just gonna put it message.txt. That's
What
great.
do you mean, what are you doing there, bro?
It's in message.txt
Yeah.
now.
Bro, you don't have any friends, nor best friends.
Especially not
Good
best friends. That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, wait. I
Okay,
think.
watch this. This is such great code. Oh no.
Wait. Is it
Nah, it's in German.
like so? Okay. Is it Vulkan? Yeah. No, this is not Vulkan, but I'm using Vulkan. Yeah, but this is my friend's project. Or I don't know. Do you use Vulkan in your HTML file?
My HTML file. No, don't.
Yeah,
It's not mine.
You're using Vulkan in your HTML file.
Okay. Move.
But
Okay.
look no, but it's actually decent there. But now, look,
Oh, no.
it gets worse. Look at the variable names.
Verb. What did you say?
The names.
The
Ver-
wait,
the
look.
variable.
You see the
The
function.
name.
The Ratte. Wait,
You're cutting
go
out,
down.
Tishov.
Fe-
He's cutting
Oh, hell
He's
no.
cutting out.
Yeah, but I'll tell you. Okay,
Down.
so Spieler means player, right? And then yeah,
That's
and
it.
then Richtung means direction.
Oh, you mean function,
Yeah.
not variable names, because they look pretty fine. Oh, well, I don't know. Never mind.
Go further down. Go further down. And look at the code. Like go more down until you see crazy.
Okay, well, I don't know. Loop is a pretty spiel physics, okay.
Good.
Spiel, it's game physics. I know German apparently.
Of course.
What the fuck is a rich tongue?
Direction.
Rate hit. Rate hit, I don't
Why
know.
the root function?
Rat hit? What? What do you mean rat hit?
Rat hit. Rat.
What I mean with that? Why is it English and German?
Yeah, that's a bit confusing.
Bro, don't ask me.
You're cutting out, bro.
Unten.
Look
You're
at
dying.
the code.
This is
code is amazing.
This code is amazing.
That's not the worst part yet.
At least there's I don't know.
Yeah.
So, guys, look, it will get their draw function for the because the JavaScript framework they use, they can't draw textures. They have a thing with drawing many rectangles. Look at the code. And these are all cars because they are not using blocks. Here, this is the draw red function. And look, they're using rectangles for everything, and that are their textures.
Bro, why did they not use like FreeJS or something?
Using a German school like framework
Uh,
they use in school.
No, the
Go
pointer.
more
Yeah,
down.
I think you can join the VC. Anyone can actually join, but not everyone can talk. If you want to talk,
Yeah,
have
some people are mute.
have Null the have we? I think haven't Null the pointer joined us before. I don't know. Not we have Null the fur, but Null the pointer. I don't know if. But you can join.
I don't.
I usually give permission for people to talk after they have
Code.
been
Look,
there for a while. But
what do you say to these verbal? It was like doing
Wurf
but
guess
no.
win gay kurk.
Correctness? What do you mean? What are they correcting, bro?
It's like projectile correctness, I guess.
Damn, this code is so nice. It reminds me of Lucas
Actually.
code.
Hey, come on,
No,
hey,
what I
come
made
on, come on.
them.
It's true.
But it's sad that it's not like the worst version yet because they added some crazy stuff. But I made an editor for them that can import PNGs and also like you can draw things like.
Is this thing
wait,
supposed to
wait,
run
wait,
somehow?
wait, yeah, wait. I can send you. You need another file though because the library they use. I can send it to you.
Ah!
You just need to put the file in the same directory. Like I never tested if it can run.
And wait,
but
what?
they are running it on their machines, so.
Wait, running what? What? Wait, where are what? Wait, where am I? What happened in coding? People started sending stuff here. Okay, wait, there you are.
want to be on stream, bro?
I've sent you a thing.
Okay, what do I do with this?
Just put this file
Okay.
to the other file and then open the HTML.
Next to the other file, Taralino.
Yeah, in the same directory. This is the library they use. And this library, it's not a library, bro. It nerfs them. It's like a handicap.
Whoa, bro, that's
Like-
it's a big trust me, bro. Now when I'm gonna run this thing, right? I'm just gonna trust you with this. Oh wow, look at that. How do I? Oh what? I actually do move.
You
Oh
have a
okay.
player.
Shit, can I do anything? Oh what? I have a.
I bought this this state of the.
What do I do with? I have a space button, but I don't know if it does anything. Ah, fucking rat.
But look, the way they filled out it with the rectangle. Like, damn.
Oh yeah, that's true actually, bro. That's can I do any like? Am I just like? I can't. I have a red box that I can summon. Okay, let's just die. Oh, that's crazy death animation. But like, can I? Like, I just got that weird box. What am I supposed to do with it? I can't attack.
I think it's not finished yet.
Ah,
And
okay.
that's also like the old version.
Who made this? You
They
said.
added patching and stuff. Like the other internship guys at the company I'm.
Ah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now we have
And
leaked
because-
their code.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's really funny is because they can't load textures, right? So I made this editor for them
Hmm?
that exports it into this JavaScript code. And then they started abusing it and like uploading like 4K images and uploading it and they have like 170,000 JavaScript lines which draws rectangles and it actually worked. Then one of the guys that works at the company said, okay, let's test it with this image and gave me a 70K image. It's 47,000 times 41,000 pixels. And then my application crashed because I think GPUs are limited and I can't actually upload a that huge texture to GPU. But yeah.
Well, I mean, depends. But I don't wait. But that shouldn't be 40,000 times 40,000. Now that should still be
Yeah.
valid range because in that's just if you take 40,000 and then is that 40,000? Yeah. Power of 2.
Yeah.
And then we take this bytes to It's only
But it's more bytes
1.6.
because that would be single channel.
Oh yeah, you have
Then it's
times
one
4.
channel.
Times 4 or how many?
It's times 4.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
It's probably like
yeah.
7.8 bytes.
Yeah. Okay. Well then. Yeah. Because my graphics card
And
only
that's one
has
texture.
my graphics card only has 8 gigabytes of VRAM, I think.
Yeah.
I think it has. Where I know I can see it somewhere. Where the fuck is it? It should be here. No, that's the internet. Wait, what the fuck? Where am I supposed to? I know I'm supposed to look somewhere. Here, GPU. Yeah, load 2 gigabyte out of 8. Crazy. Wait, Lucas, what's all that resource for? What? What do you mean? What do you mean that's all? What's all that resource? What resource? You mean just in general that when I'm running BTOP? I'm going boys calls to play some CST. All right, see a pig. This 9 gigs. It's going to OBS, Discord, Stream Fighter, a lot of Brave shit. Yeah, there's a lot of applications that are using my gigabytes of memory. Okay, there's one that's actually using. The other ones are using. Okay, Brave is using a lot. I would say Brave is for like 5 gigs over there. What would you need 1.6 gig for? I mean, they seem somewhat expensive for a feature. What? Well, I mean, it's probably to do something with me live streaming both on Discord and OBS. And OBS is then transmitting that information to Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. Yeah, I would say. I don't know. Can I somehow filter what this thing is using? Then I need to turn my phone off. It's crazy. Anyways, okay, that was a good code, T-Chef. Good code. Very good job.
Yeah, thanks. I know I'm a great JavaScript developer.
Yes.
Yeah, that your HTML file is so wonderful.
Yes, it is.
I know.
Like what? Oh no! Like what you have just calculated on Google. It was for T-Chef's texture that he uploaded to the GPU, and it crashed.
Yeah, Lucas, want you the texture?
What? No, I don't want to download a huge.
It's like roughly 1 gigabyte, and it's one image, and it's already JPEG.
Whoa. That's crazy.
That's also really cool. Like you can zoom in so much.
Okay, let's try this systems, this thing, and then I'm gonna do. I cannot do it because the thing still exists in that other. It won't work. No, I thought I could do it like that, but it won't be able because it will not be from the same binary. No, I will have to de-init and reinitialize the whole fucking system if I want this to work. No, I don't want that. I don't want to do that. That's not gonna. No. Let's see. But the thing is to go. Okay, I wanted to see what if this. If I just wanted to see, yes, if you use the C, like you can completely avoid this global state problem. The C API designed fully explicit. You create allocator, job system, etc. as objects, and all functions take pointers to those objects. You never have to rely on hidden singleton. Wait, why is there a No, well, okay, I guess. Your hot reloading workflow. So I would just change away this SIG binding to a normal C binding, because then I don't seem to have. According to AI, I shouldn't have a global state. I don't know why it's referring to. Well, I guess it's kind of like that's what it is. Does your friend on VC actually help you, or is he there just to soundboard? Yeah.
I'm just here to be bored and taunt him.
It's both of them. He does actually help, but also he's a big fat loser who hates hot reloading for no reason when I have obviously proven it's
Yeah,
fucking
it
awesome.
ruins your code base, bro. It requires you to destroy your code, bro. It ain't it. It's not worth it.
Because you know what GPU driven rendering is? What is just rendering through the GPU? Isn't in the name? Have I been wrong this whole time?
Yeah,
Alright.
No, I think it's rendering on the CPU.
Yes, it has to be. This is my sixth programming language. I started learning it a few days ago. Okay. Yeah. F. I think I really have to switch to the C binding because the SIG binding, if it's this global state, is really bad for me right now. Let's see what are my options with. There's like multiple C bindings. This one is from the SIG one, and this one is another one. C reference. See if it's currently work on progress. Bindings contain functions that were needed as part of our game. Okay. This one seems to be, please consider sponsor for me for further development and of all faster issues targeting new features. Implement. Note any features request would require a sponsor in order to allow faster implement to continue 3 weeks ago. Well, this is when the CPU is entirely eliminated from the rendering pipeline. You know, like how the CPU can be bottleneck in rendering. Like every time I tell you, hey GPU, draw this, what you do, GPU rendering, all CPU does is pushes just a big ass array with everything that can be possibly drawn, and the GPU handles the calling. But isn't that just basically what Vulkan does? It does calling for you, and it does level of detail to some extent. But do you mean like also removing the, like you can also do LODs with octrees on the CPU? Or do you mean like doing octrees on the GPU? These are task and mesh shaders, huh? Wait, what? There's two conversations going on. This chat? I just realized. What the hell?
Or is it a one-sided conversation?
Yeah, I'm just I don't know, but I think I should switch to the C one. I'm a bit doubtful because if it doesn't work, then well, then I'm just I'm just double fucked.
You know,
but
the word "see" and "can't work" nice doesn't
see,
work.
and can't work. Those two are basically the same words.
Can't.
Nah,
Same meaning though.
Nah.
See and can't work. Same meaning.
It can not work.
Okay, let's see.
It cannot not work.
Let's see. How does the C implementations work? They have.
Ah, hell no. C++, you're cooked.
Damn, that's the best
Bro.
code I've seen in my entire life.
Yeah, not gonna lie. C stands for can't work. C++ stands for can't work plus plus. And SIG stands for deprecated.
I guess.
And Rust stands for very usable, totally, not sarcasm.
Great. And then you just get a pointer. You would store that in a structure. You do the hot reloading. I don't think that should be an issue.
Harold, in
Really?
the place where I do my internship,
Yeah.
bro, I'm like in a whole another bubble, you know? Like I told
Okay.
them, oh yeah, I program
Oh, it
C
still
and
would.
stuff, and like, ah damn,
Mhm.
we don't see here. That's like
Oh
guy
damn, that's
that
a rough
programs in
cutout.
C.
That was a
All
rough
guys
cut.
with Java,
T-Chef.
and then
I think you need to restart this conversation,
Angular
bro.
JS. No, I'll just continue for him. Angular JS, Babel JS, Free.js, React Native.
Actually, I don't know if the C binding would
React.js.
help
Yeah.
because it's still using the C++ lib, and I think
Just
that
make
is...
your own physics, bro.
I'm not that
Yeah, I mean, it's
desperate.
fine.
I'm not that desperate.
Make your own physics, bro.
What I mean is just use a different physics written in C entirely.
Nah, make your own physics from scratch.
I think
Or you use a physics library that's written in assembly. Trust.
we'll have to
That's-
do
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Null the Pointer is just saying, is to just completely reinitialize the whole physics system on hot reload. I think that's the only viable approach right now, because everything else is just
I guess you can do that.
yeah, I could do that. I could still optimize that. I could choose which systems to hot reload through the hot reload, so it wouldn't always hot reload every system. You know,
Yeah.
you could
You
choose.
know what? Just hot reload your hot reloading code so that you can change your hot reloading code while you hot reload something, you know?
That makes sense. All right, we will go with that for now until I develop a brain. We will go with that approach. So we'll change a few things. We don't need these funny comments that I have made. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna have this, and then I'm actually gonna take this away from here. We're gonna put it down here the same way we do with the renderer. Gonna do, it's called init function, kind of funny, but it's fine. And then what we, wait, can I take in an allocator just like that? What the heck? Oh, because that, okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we
Okay,
do
guys, I need to go now, though.
all right, see ya, see ya.
Yeah, because
And we won't need these things
like my whole
anymore.
family is downstairs and basically waiting for
Nah,
me.
bro,
Yeah.
you segfault them.
Segfault.
And then continue coding. You know, you gotta be on that 12-hour coding grind.
Actually, but so far
Yeah.
at the internship, bro, there's like hot chocolates for free, there's cereal for free.
Yeah,
I
stop
go,
flexing, bro,
I
bro,
take,
bro.
Send some, bro. Send some, please. For the mail.
Bro, I take a cup, I sit down, pro and C for 7 hours.
Oh,
Bro, that's such
bro.
dream life. So good.
Programming in C for an internship, that's pretty fire, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I would even be okay with that, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I even
But
downloaded
see,
Zig.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, bro, we're converting him slowly but surely.
Yeah. One day,
I
brothers.
downloaded it because I wanted to, like first I wanted to like do like make progress on the game we are doing, you know. But
Ah,
because I'm using WSL on Windows, graphics are like completely cooked, and like
great.
it works, I guess somehow, but not with first. The renderer we have right now is hard coded to X11, which
Yeah.
actually, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
I think it does actually work a little bit on WSL, but when it just completely gets cooked, I think I don't have access to the GPU at the moment. I would need to change stuff, but it's still cooked, and so I just thought.
Bro,
why
just
not
expose
doing
it so I
both?
can do it in Yes, because Yes has Windows support.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah.
the structure of a renderer at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys figure that rendering out, man. But yeah, run to your family, bro, before they kill you.
Anyway, Cheesecake
Null
wrote
the
the
pointer,
renderer,
yeah. If
but
you join the VC,
also-
your voice will be streamed. Everybody's voice in the voice chat will be streamed, yeah.
Not mine.
Except for
yeah.
Harold's, apparently. Nobody heard that, right?
and can't hear us.
Yeah, exactly. I have
You
no idea what you guys
whisper.
are saying. Yeah. I'm
Wait,
actually
we're
just
live?
pretending.
Huh?
Yep, you're alive. What the fuck, bro?
No, just
Nah, Lucas is talking to his inner demons
Yeah, as
all the
usual.
time.
Nothing unusual going on over here. I'm just talking to my inner demons again.
Nothing unusual.
What the hell is going on over here? Okay,
Are you
now.
about to load the same function twice? Now you're calling it.
Yeah, now I'm calling it.
Yo, null pointer.
Yo, it's Null with the extremely beautiful picture.
What does
For
that?
those who don't see, it's just Lucas. A very good picture of Lucas, actually.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Good time with code work. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it didn't work. Code never worked. Nothing ever worked.
Was it all an illusion?
Was always
All
a...
rendered with the Vulkan API?
Yeah, actually DirectX, but yeah.
Ah, damn. That's why it makes
Yeah.
sense why there are glitches in the matrix, you know?
Exactly. It's all DirectX 6.7.
This is my way of solving my issues.
You have a lot of issues. Which one are you solving?
Yes.
None. If it
Hmm.
fails to load, I will just panic XD.
There's a lot of XDs around here though, man.
Yeah.
Just return errors.
Okay, guys, let's see.
Around here.
So if I now go in here and I go to physics and let's see, add back
You know
this
how
comment.
if a program crashes, we delete our system.
Damn, it crashed.
That would be crazy.
Alright,
Alright,
no
delete your system.
address
Give it a private
available.
Like
Create.
maybe
Where did it
I
crash?
will tell trust. Create a calculator, but every time you make
Oh.
a math error, just like a small error, like writing out of bounds, it doesn't even need to
Yeah.
completely delete your whole
Mhm.
system, you know?
Right. It should also just do a bunch of random shit beforehand, so it takes so super duper long, you know?
Right, I'm reinitializing the
Yeah.
whole system right now. I was supposed to just reinitialize the physics system. Ah, yeah. No, I don't want to reinitialize the whole systems. Because the ECS I don't want to reinitialize. That's just dumb.
Okay, guys. I will be back
Yeah.
later.
Alright,
Alright.
see you then.
See you later.
Guess I could have a reload. Reload physics. That's so dumb. I hate it. But I kind of have to do it that way. Because I don't want to reinitialize the ECS and everything. The ECS is
Null?
supposed to be persistent.
Is that the null? Oh, guess what? Nah. Anyways, hello null, the pointer. He's pointing to the null.
Damn. No, he's nulling the pointer. Hello?
Wait,
That's
so
good.
how is it bad to reinitialize the physics system?
Sorry, what?
Very.
What?
You said reinitializing the physics system is bad, didn't you?
Yes.
How is that bad?
Well, first of
I
all,
mean,
the whole
it's a very
time
big
that it, the time that it takes to do it, because
So
I have to free and then reallocate it, basically. And then another thing.
yeah, but I mean,
The other thing I have to do is, okay, let's say I initialize, this is when I start the program, okay? So we have the world, right? And then we have some objects inside of the world, right? And then each of these objects gets a thing, a rigid body or whatnot, or they don't, they actually just have location. And then it plays out. And then let's say this one collides with this one and this got some crazy velocity. Now I do a hot reload. So now, when I reinitialize, I have to deinitialize, I have to find each object inside of the ECS. I have to create a equivalent mesh. So I have to keep track on the colliders for each of the meshes, which I kind of do already. But yeah, I need to do that. And then I need to create this for each of them inside of a physics system. And then I don't know if I can do that, but I somehow need to get the velocity as well and apply it so it can continue off where it was during the thing. Which at least I could skip if I just could change the update loop. I wouldn't have to worry about this. I wouldn't have to do any of that stuff. It would just continue playing out.
yeah.
So that's
But
the
I
only.
think it's still better than like recompiling.
But I have to recompile either way.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to.
Yeah, but like it's the writing the code that, by the way, I need to remember to do this. That's the problem. If I didn't have to reinitialize, I wouldn't have to write the code to remember to do this. That's the only thing that is bad.
I see.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not really a big. I still have like the information that I need inside of the ECS. I should have the information because it's like I'm gonna be making rigid bodies also, so I can have separate colliders, because the physics system works outside. Actually, I wouldn't even need this inside of the ECS, so now I have to add it. Well, it's fine. I guess there's probably some good use case for it still outside of the actual physics system. So for visualization, for example, or something like that. So, but yeah, that's the only reason that I don't like it. But yeah, now I have a problem where it goes through this thing. It says init systems, and then it initializes the ECS over again. It does this whole thing over, which is something I don't wanna do. It should have worked though. I don't know why it didn't work. Because this was actually just allocate, memory allocate, create buffer. Yeah, that should have been fine. No, maybe not. Yeah. Well, that's funny. But yeah, I don't want to reinitialize the ECS when I do a hot reload, because that would defeat the whole purpose of it, because that's the data that should be persistent. But now the question then is, like, should I just use the same system? Or I just do a reload? I could do a reload systems, which just... Yeah, we could keep that actually. The reload, which will do the reloading. And what we'll do is just deinitialize the ECS, and then we'll reinitialize it. That's all it has to do for now. And then we don't... Yeah! Yeah! I think we could do that. We're not gonna be actually reloading, we're just gonna... This is like any system that needs to be reloaded on hot reload, like completely reinitialized. So then we'll do it in here, and it could be used for multiple cases. That could work. So physics, now I have to do self.physicssystems.deinit, and then I will pass it the allocator, and then we'll wait, reload. We take in a bool, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this. If pre-reload, then we do this. And I actually like it for clarity. I want these brackets. I think it's just clearer to read. And then else we will just do self dot. I do have but that thing wants... Can I do self physics in it? Will that still work? I probably shouldn't. There is no init. What? Okay, thank God. I was like, that doesn't make sense. It's equal to physics dot init and, oh my God, allocator, like so. And that should be it, but it's not. So we have to change this thing to take in a U32. And it's just gonna be changed to do that same thing. Patch error return at in from error, and then we're gonna pass in error, like so. Yes, and then return 0. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we can go back to the main, and then instead of doing a dinit, we'll just do the reload. It's fuck. Fn. Right, I removed it. I'm so smart. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna undo until we get it back. There. So reload. Yeah. Did I put that back to const? The init. Yep, good, good. Because that one won't change. So we'll do reload function, and then we're gonna pass in the, was it allocator first? I hope it was allocator first.
Ping
Swear to-
me if you need me.
I will do that. So now it's the system before the allocator. Well, that's a bit weird, but okay. Systems, allocator. Well, actually, it's not. Okay, now it actually makes sense. Yeah. And then this is a pre-reload. So we can do that. And then we do the reloading. So we have de-initialize it. Then we're not gonna change. We're gonna change the reload function. We're gonna take in the new one. Why am I taking the new one? Do I have any section? I need to take the new one. Do I have to take the new one? Could I not just use this? No, I cannot. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe the deinit will not work anymore, but we'll see. Reload systems. And I don't remember what I call it, just reload. Okay. So. And then we'll go back to here. Yeah, okay, I probably should change the deinit as well on it, because I think that thing might not work, maybe. We'll see. And then here we will call the reload function. And what we're gonna take in is system. Why is this one now in the right order? Systems, allocator, and then we're gonna put false, because this is not the pre one. And let's see how this works. Physics. Gonna go in here, we're gonna comment this out so we should get rid of that. And it works. Kind of. Did it work? I think it did work. Let's see. Can we do something completely out of the ordinary? No, wait, what? It didn't. The update is still printing the update. Of course it's printing the update. Ah! Sig build -- watch. Okay, let's try again. So we're gonna change this to do update -lol xd, like very scuffed. Yes, hot reloading, but I think it also reset the system. Fuck! I thought I had it. Wait, it did something that it wasn't supposed to do. Look, because now they're flying away in pieces, and then I do the hot reloading. They are. Yes. No. It makes sense. It's working. Okay, thank God. Woo. Okay, thank you, Null the Pointer, for just making me bite the bullet and just doing a full reinitialization, reinit of the system. It's actually not that bad. Okay.
I told you.
And it's actually quite. I think it's actually quite convenient. We can still change the. Okay, the deinit won't work. That's a problem, but that's a problem for later. We're gonna fix the funny part first, which is actually making the init do its thing. I'm still a bit unsure why it took the right. No. I completely understand why it would do that. Yes, okay. Because what we should do in the physics, right now I'm just doing a very scuffed thing, which is that I create a floor, which for some reason is the roof. I have some coordinates fucked. Actually, I have a whole matrix multiplication fucked. But it's okay. And then I'm creating 4 balls. Actually, I'm creating them one another, like, oh, what the hell just happened? Okay, this is how I'm creating this. This is how it should look, right? This is how the system gets initialized. But this is what actually is happening. So that's kind of funny. And then they immediately start to crumble on top of each other. So that's why they're like next to each other. And also because I have the matrix multiplication wrong, so something else funny is going on there. But basically that's why they get stuck here also. They don't just fly away because I have a roof. Or they fly out later, but we got this, okay? And basically this is not even associated with the meshes that you guys see in here. They are not associated with them directly. Like they don't know that these things actually exists. Like I have just artificially gone into here and like you can think of this is the physics system, right? This is what I got, phys. We're gonna call it phys. And then I have the ECS, completely separate system, which has the planets, the tree, and then that's a beautiful tree, and then the plastic bag. There's a plastic bag if you didn't see it. And this is completely separated from the physics system. Then what I do is I just randomly iterate over these things, associating them with this thing. And that's just, if I had one index wrong here, the whole thing would just crash and burn like the rest of the program. But thank God that I can calculate or count up to 4, so that doesn't happen. It only crashes on deinit. But what we should do now is that when the physics system gets initialized, is basically that it does this. So it automatically checks what's inside of the ECS and creates those physics components. So then in the update there is no... I don't know how to connect this though. How can I get from the physics system the connected body from the ECS? Is there an easy way? I think there should be a way to have a handle or something. What are my functions? What are my options? I should probably read the docs. But so this gets all of the bodies unsafe, which is just a body which has a position, rotation, mean. Okay, a shape, motion, user data. User data. I could use that. Yeah, I could use that. That I could definitely use. Holy moly, if that's... I could just use that. If it's what I assume it is. If it's just... I could just... Yeah. Yeah. So when I create the thing... Oh shit, fuck. Okay. Here. I create the body. Shape. Is this where I do it? Could I just go here and just say user data? Ooh, it's pretty good. Cool. That's so I could just put this to a whatever thing I want. Anyways, it was good to see that hot reload working, and I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the stream. Bye. All right, thank you, Null the Pointer. I will see you next time, and next time I will have something cool to show, okay? That I promise you. But yeah, we could. I think we could see that, right? If I run this thing, and then we go in here, and then I could take each body. Okay, I will not miss the next stream. Yeah, you better not. We could change this, and we could print here. User data, and then we're gonna give it, we're gonna say what, I think we can just do a D. Can I, because is it expecting me to do a pointer, or could I actually just say an integer? Because that could literally just be a handle then, if I'm allowed to do just an integer. Yeah, user data is 0. Now the init is not hot reloaded. So we won't be able to change this on the thing, sadly. But what we can do, because my intention is not, this is actually what I would like to, like, same with the ECS, when you want to start a program, it initializes all of the stuff with it, and you're not supposed to manipulate the data structure on hot reload. You're only supposed to manipulate the system logic. Because if I go into this thing and start manipulating, well, actually, this thing could be a hot reload. Why? I don't really see, if I already do a recreation on it on dinit and init, or on the hot reload, so this one could actually be included in that place. Oh wait, is it already included? No, because it is. Wait, hold on, no, wait. I think it is. Wait, let's try. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did I accidentally do it? I think it might be. Okay, let's see. User data is equal to 1. So now you guys see those beautiful zeros there. So if I change this to 1. Oh my god, it's actually hot reloaded. Holy shit. That was by accident. But yeah, it makes sense. But whoa. Whoa. The power. Because now we have access. I think we have access to the ECS in this thing. We don't. But we're gonna make it happen. I don't know if this will it will. But I don't take in the ECS on the hot load. Yeah, I don't do that. Systems, let's see. Reload only takes in the self. Yeah, we don't have the world in here. I could store the world as well as I store the allocator for some fucking reason, which I probably shouldn't. But we could take the world and store a pointer to the world because as long as the systems exist, the world should also exist. So then we wouldn't have to store. No, we're not doing that. We're passing in the world every time because what if? Well, I don't even caring. I don't care about that situation. But I was thinking if somebody wanted to change the world, which is being updated, they could just do that. Which I think would kind of be ideal if you teleport to some different world or something like that in between shit. Which is not even a concern that I should be concerned about at the moment. And also it's a bit cleaner to always pass in the world and not making assumptions that what's gonna happen now. Yeah. Look, there goes the tree. Or it was actually the planet. It was so tiny. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take in the world on the reload system. We also have to take in, but I do take it in on the init, so that's not a problem. Yeah. I think self should still be the first parameter, allocator the second, and then we're gonna add. Whoa. Then we're gonna add the world, because the world is necessary. Why do I have it? Okay, it's cleaner, but it's still a bit. And then I'm actually gonna change this to take the self in first, because this is a bit inconsistent and it's not nice to read. I don't know why I had it the other way around. It was bad that I did, but now it's fixed. And then here, the init doesn't need to be concerned about taking that thing, but the init will have to take in the world as well. Boom. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's not really implemented yet. The init, we have to change this. So we will go to visual mode and then we're gonna go here, cut that, put this there, and we're gonna put this there. Bam. Very nice. Yeah, that's still the same, but now this init will also have to take in the world because otherwise we will not be happy. And then we can, wrong buttons, go to here, the allocator. I should have access to the world here. Let's see, world. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. And it's gonna be a pointer to world. Can I say? No. Okay, what's that? What the fuck is that? Wait, come on. World module dot world. That's okay. Yes, this is getting there. I don't think we need to print these things anymore. I'm gonna go to the main in here and we're gonna save one time. Then I'm gonna go up to the top. We're gonna do that. These things are valid. This is a bit confusing, to be honest. I think it's time to rename these things. This is not good anymore. We have System Watcher. We're gonna rename this one to render. But the thing is that I'm thinking of maybe moving this Watcher out of here, maybe, because I don't think I should have the. Well, whatever. It's there for the moment. We're gonna keep those, but I'm gonna move these ones where I do the. I think these things are fine up here. They're just very. That's fine. Yeah. We're gonna go down here. Yes, perfect. Then here we do these things. So I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna move them like so. So we have it associated over there with the renderer. And then here's the world. A init on that. Systems happens here. Maybe I should do it like that so it's clean and nice and clean. And then here we do Now I can also rename these things. Probably, yes, we're gonna do this. We're gonna call it systems init. Yes, systems init. And then I'm gonna rename this one to systems update. And this one to systems. Whoa! Init. Dimit. Oh my god, twice. Systems init. And then systems reload. Like so. So now we'll have that. And we don't have to worry about that. The init is fine. This thing will have to change here. We will take in the allocator, but also the world now. No, wait, what? Why is this one complaining? This is the wrong thing. Alright, there's no such thing called that. Don't worry about it. We won't use it right now. But this thing. Here, both of these. Ah! Like so. We'll take in another parameter called the world. Like so. Now, almost happy. There's one problem, and that's this thing. System init. I think I will just won't be happy, but I don't care. We're not concerned about the leaks right now. Systems init and allocator. I think it has to be the pointer. And expect. Right, this thing has changed now. Like so. And what is wrong? Expected 2 argument, found 1. Systems init. Well, that shouldn't. Oh, it needs to take in itself. Yeah. I'm not the smartest one, okay? Okay. Still not happy? What's the issue now? Here. Expected found 4. This one is not updated then. Reload. Yeah, it's not saying that it's expecting the world. My bad. We need to tell it also to take the world in here. So pointer, world, and let's say that. All right. Let's see, what is complaining? Unused, yeah, right. My bad, forgot. Systems, and then in here. Now we can start to use the world in here. What we can do, we initialize all of these things we create. Here is where things starting to get fuck. Here's where things starting to fuck. Oh no. Okay, here. So what we can do here is that we can do, I don't know why I do this thing. I don't think it's necessary. Yeah. And then we'll just take here. And I will just say query is equal to, we're gonna do a bare const query for the moment. It's not the right thing to do, but what we will do. World dot and then query. We're gonna query for, what are we gonna query for? We're gonna query for the anything that has a world world module and nset dot transform f32. That is what we'll query for, and then we'll just ignore it for now, like so. And function expected. What? Did I do it wrong? I did it so fucking wrong. Holy shit. I forgot it needs to be an array. And I just passed them in as arguments. My bad. Like so. And still an error somewhere, which is irrelevant. Okay, let's see how it goes. Boom. There it is. Alright. Now we're still using the actual things. I should probably not have a debug allocator. There goes the 3. Woo! Yeah, you can see the matrices are fun. But we should be able to change this now to take in. So when we go through here, I'm still gonna keep this imaginary floor, but here, I should create helper functions for this, but it's fine. We have each of the queries. We're gonna change this to a variable query. Yeah, good. And then while query dot next, we're gonna capture that and we're gonna call it entry. All right, so we got the entry now. So this is one object. In why am I doing it way up here? Let's take it down. Like that. Okay, so we get every single object inside of, or every entity inside of the ECS that has a model and a transform. And then we're gonna iterate over each of these. And what we're gonna do is not this. Oh fuck, they're all gonna be spawned in the same shit. It's fine. We don't care. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna take this thing and we're gonna do a body, and we have to do a try. We have to ignore the try. We're gonna do a try, body, interface, create. Is it create another body? Apparently it is. I think it's easier for me if I just copy this right now, because it's basically what we're gonna do. Take that, bam, go here, put it in there. We're gonna remove it from here. And we don't need that anymore. Yes, perfect. This is what we'll do. So we get each of the entries. Then here, we got this position. Now, is it actually it's an array? Shit. I have to take it out from there. Oof. I think I can do. Wait, let's see. Because I can do. We don't need to manipulate the values. We can do a const. And I'm gonna call it transform is equal to entry dot, and then we're gonna get the component. And it's gonna be, we're gonna get the transform. We don't really care about the we're gonna care about the model in a later place, but right now I'm only caring about primitive shapes. So I'm just gonna give them all a sphere. I'm not gonna give them anything more specific than sphere. Then we're gonna give them, was it the world? Yeah, it was the world. Okay, do I need to do a try on that? Maybe. Nah. Anyways, so now we got the transform. The thing is with the transform, right, it should always be valid. Okay, we can get the position. The problem is if I get the position, it's a vec3. It's not like it. I think it's expecting the actual vector from the matrix, which is I could get from the data. Yes. Is this row major? Column mayor. All right, column mayor. 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I need to get 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait, am I not doing it right then? 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold on. Yeah, I was thinking I was doing it right, but apparently this is not right. Whatever. We're gonna get to that. 12, 13, 14, 15. Because that's kind of what I need to assign to this thing right now. And I don't really have, I should almost just have a function that can just get it for me. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send that to Harold later on that he should get. So we have we could just clean up this garbage. That's my kind of comments. All right. We're gonna have a get vec position, and then we're gonna have a vec. I'm gonna add a vec4 position. I don't know if you will like this, but we'll do that, and he will decide if he will add this feature or maybe call it something different. But I have so many cases where I actually need this. So yeah, 15. So saving that, and then we can go back to, I don't know why it did a hot reload on that. I shouldn't have done that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Then we can go back to here, and we can change this to be a, or I could actually, could I not just do it straight from the, nah. Okay, I'm just gonna say const matrix is equal to this, so we get that, and then position is equal to matrix dot vec. Okay, it's not here, but I know it's gonna be there, so we're gonna do vec section 4. And then same for rotation. I want to include the rotation to be, I don't think, yeah, it's a vec 3. So we're gonna, oh shit, maybe I'm not gonna touch that. You could do a vec, no, how does he do it? Euler column major. Yeah, I'm gonna have some issues with this if I don't look at cross product. I think, do we have a rotate axis or something like that? Would it help? Let's see, we can go here to this vec library. Let's see, what do we have here? Scale. Another, that's the tests. Okay, no worries. I'm a bit unsure if it's actually storing them as how I should store these. We can test it actually. Let's not be concerned about rotation. Let's just rotation be this thing immediately. Yeah, let's do that. So we get the position just right. Then here, this thing, what will change here is that I should, can I get the query? Oh, it's actually entry. I get generation. I think, isn't that the idea of the thing? Yes. I think so. Self use size. Oh, it's a use size. It's okay. We'll do that. So we get that, we save it here. And I think that should work. It shouldn't crash at least. Yes. The things flew off. Don't know why, even though I did this get generation, it still thinks that it's user data 0. They are not all user data 0. Oh no. They should have their own like ID thingy. We can try yank. Let's see. So we go through here. When I do query next, let's also print just to confirm. But if they were, that would be weird. Maybe I'm doing something very wrong. Probably I'm doing something wrong. Entry dot, yes. Just give me the, what the hell? Hold on. Get generation. Why is it called that? Why is it not just called get ID? I need to have a serious conversation with Harold. This is unacceptable. We're gonna do that. Am I doing this wrong? And 3, no, that should definitely be it. We're just gonna do that, and then you entry ID. Oh, let's see. Okay, expected. Yeah, the world. I forgot the word. There. Okay, it actually says 0 though. Either I'm leaking memory or something, and it's because it's just going up right now. Ah, now it stayed. Wait, but that's not me then. That has to be that's the physics system. Hold on, I should probably check into those. That's a bit funny. Anyways. Hello, Tetro Gamer. But yeah, that's interesting that it says 0 on this thing. Very interesting, because it shouldn't be... Okay, let's ping... Now I need to ping this guy. How has he thought this through? Okay, maybe one thing before I disturb him with this nonsense that I'm about to yap. We're still gonna confirm that it's actually the case that's saved there, and then in here we're gonna take this thing like that. We're gonna go in here in the loop, right? And then we're gonna paste this in here, and we're gonna change this, and we're gonna print out the thing on on this, and then we're gonna close it, and we're gonna go to the main that I can definitely type. We're gonna go up to the top, and we're gonna take up the bros. You don't need this anymore. I'm pretty sure that we're not. It is Tetro. Hello, Tetro. Yeah, okay, so this says that entry ID is 0 for all of them, which is not what I want. But why are the knits lagging so hard? The knights, are they lagging? I shouldn't be lagging. Yeah, I'm pinging Harold now. Now he got to help me. That's how
You
it...
summoned me.
Yes, I have summoned you. Help me, bro. Whoa. So, isn't this how I should be getting the ID of an entity? Or...
No.
Okay, how do I do it?
Generation is a completely different thing.
What the fuck is that?
The ID... it's a thing. You used to add int from enum.
Oh, so this... Oh yeah, this is already it. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Mm.
The generation is a completely different thing.
What is it, by the
yeah.
way?
Well, like, let's say you add an entity and then you remove that entity and then you add a new entity. The new entity that has the old one's ID has generation 1, because the previous one had generation 0. You know, it like stores. It's just a thing.
Like, is that to do with just the version base lizard?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so like just but when would you if you is it just a problem if you start using a lot of entities and going back and forth and freeing and destroying?
Yeah, probably is if you like have a really complicated thing.
Yeah, okay. We'll see. Maybe it will use it. What am I? Is it hallucinating or is there
Anyways,
actually? Wait.
ping me if you need me.
Wait.
No.
Why am I? Shouldn't this be it? Int from enum entry.
Mm.
Sig expected
Int
comma
from
after
enum, yes.
argument. What the fuck? Wait.
Yeah, that's something different, bro.
What? Where is that from? Is it just a simple? It's Okay, I will figure this out. It's something simple, probably.
All right. Well, ping me if you need me.
Yeah. Okay, I see they should. Bam. Okay, that should then give IDs of all of them. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So that's what I'm supposed to do. Ah! How could I not know this? Bam! I didn't have to close the thing for this, actually. I just realized. But it's okay. Okay. So then we can go in here. We do that. Oh, there is each entity with its own funky business stuff going on. And what we can do now is that we can go in here, and in here, if I add back to print the user data, we should see those numbers being printed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And what we can do is, instead of this, there's a language called AWK, kind of like C but different. It can be run in web browser and all Linux systems that meet modern standards. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm sticking with C. Yeah, I mean, if there's another cool language, maybe, but like C, it's C. Maybe C. C is also, but C doesn't have namespaces. Sig or C. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so what we can do now, instead of doing this, so we go through each of these bodies, and then we validate the body. And then here, I need either, now I need to somehow get, oh man, he went too fast. Because I need to ask for a entry with, can I do world dot, is there a get, query get, there. Entity pointer. Do I provide the types that I want from here? Because then I don't do the query, I think. I have no idea. Do I see have example? Let's see, what is this? It's just type. T. Get layout okay, I assume that's then it's the array. Layout, yeah, okay, it has to be there. There's no way, yeah. Should remind me of what time clock said that time in it watch later, it's really good, but not now, copyright. Okay, well, okay. So we're gonna get the thing, we're gonna get, is it like this? I'm a bit unsure about that. Maybe I should check in the examples. Nah, we do the wrong thing first and then we check in the examples. I think that's better. And then we provide the body dot user data. All right. And then now we can take this one. Say, actually it will be pointer, so we can do point entity entity is equal to that. And then we'll also add that thing. Whoa. And then we don't need to query any longer. Instead, we'll have the entity, and we can do, hope we can do a entity dot. How the fuck do I get anything with this thing now? Oh no, I do need to ask him again. I need to ask him to come back. Come back! Okay, I'm going to check in the examples before I ask him. Son. There. Let's see, where is it's the ECS there. Yank that, go here, paste it there. And let's see examples here. Tests, threads, source, main, let's see. Does he do, he just adds the entities and then there he just query them, but I need a one where he access the actual thing. Let's see. Query. It doesn't do an actual. let's see. Allocate init word player entity add entity thread spawn thread join alloc query item. No. Okay, maybe there's an example in the actual. Let's see. No. Okay, there's no tests. No. Okay. Then I'm gonna have to ask him. Too many times using entity word. No, that's not that. I'm just wondering how the library works. Let's see.
Yes.
Yes. So I store the entity ID inside of the bodies, inside of the physics system.
Okay.
And now, is there a way for me to access a entity with that ID from the ECS?
Hmm.
Can I access an entity from the ECS with its ID?
Yeah.
Okay, I tried this get entity pointer and I'm providing it. Am I doing this right? I'm not sure I'm doing this right. Am I supposed to pass? What am I supposed to? How do I get it?
You query for it.
But like how? Wait, what? Can I
Get entity pointer only like that. That just gets one of the components out of the entity.
Oh, but that's actually all I need for the moment. So I could. So this. Okay, that's You should probably rename it to. I thought it gave me the whole entity. So yeah. Could you rename it?
Well, in that case, you're just dumb, bro.
Bro, how am I supposed to know it gives me the component? It doesn't even say component.
Because it takes in a type.
Yeah, but that does get entity get pointer. Okay, but get component pointer or something, comp pointer or something. You know, a little bit.
Yeah, you can make a pull for it.
Right answer. Okay, so this is then the transform then, right? So then I can just
Mhm.
continue on with that, and I should be very happy.
Don't forget to unwrap it because it's optional.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah. Ping me if you need me.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so this should work then. Maybe. Transform. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Save that. No, not happy. Found U32. Yeah, we have to incast that one. We can do that. Where did it in complain earlier? Okay, let's see. Oh, no? Still problem? Alright. Expected integer or vector found root entity. What? Incast. Expected integer or vector found root entity. Right, it's not an incast, it's wait, sorry, what? It's taking an entity, which is it's just the it's an enum, right? So do I have to actually do a int from enum from int? Yeah, that was the thing. Alright, we fixed it. Now it's a bit stretched. That's because my camera should probably get fixed. I think I got something very wrong. But it worked. And now, as long as the thing exists both in the ECS and the physics system, it's fine. I should probably make a check that it's... If it's trying to do something like... it should never get to a case where that is the case. But let's see, why are they aligned like this? Why is this one... It's upside down as well. And then this one is the right way. Then they are ordered here, nice and spaced out, you know. Why did they get ordered like that? Now we could add a capsule to the player as well, and I could easily start messing around with these things, because right now they're not like moving with me because, well, they're not moving around. But yeah, let's see. What else could we do? Because I need to figure out if these positions are correct, and I need a way to move them, and I could actually just make a capsule component for the player and check that position is associated with the actual movement of the with the physics system. So I think there's two things I have to do. I think I have to create a collider instead of using the model as the collider right now, because that's kind of wrong. So that we need to do, and then things will be happy. Don't know why though they are all created like this on a line. They shouldn't be. I'm not doing that. I don't know why they are created on a line. Because well, it might be just because they are actually. I have no idea why.
Ah, Egg Ohio Amogus Chicken Wing.
That's crazy. Let's see. I guess I could change query shape. I call it box shape, even though it's not even a box shape I'm using. That's hilarious. Okay, let's change the size of the hitbox to 7. Okay, there they slightly collided for a while. I think they even did it before I had that. If I change it back to 1, I think there won't be any problems. Yeah. Then they fly up, kind of. Okay, but if I do 10, they should be like... Yeah, I told you. Now they're going they were going crazy. Okay, we can do 5. And then what we can do is, because we have the physics system update here, we could also, while we're at it, we have access to the position here. We could take position, let's take this one. I think can I do this minus, for the X, I don't know which direction I'm looking right now. I should probably have it -1. Shit, cannot do it while we're there. Can I do it like this, -1? Okay, so now with that, they should all start moving in one way. Or not. -1. Shouldn't they? Are they moving? I don't know if they are. They should. Unless if I'm doing something very stupid, which I'm probably am. If I take a position, and then can I just... Are there anything cool I could do? Like, could I do body dot... I can't really... Can I just like add force? Well, look at that! That's exactly what I wanted. So then we can just do this, and we're gonna add 1, 0, 0 for every loop. This might go crazy. That didn't work. Found const. Body is const. Right. Get body unsafe. Don't worry about it. We will modify it. I think that's how we do it. Not get valid pointer. Shit! You're joking with me. No! Yeah, okay. Damn it. What if I... Can I get... What can I do? I want to be able to do this. Get body interface. I don't think that will work. I have to read in on that, I guess. Okay, it's getting... Okay. Okay, so I cannot... But I should be able to just modify the position that it assigns it to. Like, that shouldn't be a problem. So what if I just tell them all I'm gonna comment that out, and then I'm just gonna tell that they are gonna be on position 0. And then I'm not gonna care. They all should be in the center of that axis. Yeah! I told you it would work. Now, the physics system is actually trying to override it, but then I'm immediately overriding it. No, wait, that's just the renderer. I'm not modifying this physics system, so they're actually just rendered incorrectly right now. But the physics system thinks something completely different. It's pretty funny. This is... Wait, what? It actually got overridden? How is that possible? They shouldn't even... What the fuck? That shouldn't be... That shouldn't be the case. They shouldn't... They should all be on a line again. Yeah, I definitely need to fix this thing. That's crazy. Yeah, we need a collider for the player, and I will debug the player because that's easy. Then I can just compare the player position with its collider and see that it follows the... No, wait, the collider should actually modify the player. Wait, how the fuck is this supposed to work? What? Wait, what? If I... Yeah, the collider of the... Yeah, will actually modify the transform. So when you have... Can I please... If I... Let's... It will be a box for now. This is the player. I don't like that box. What the fuck? This is the player, right? And whenever it moves, it's moving its transform, right? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna draw it in 2D. This is the transform component that it has, and that's what it's moving. Then it will have a collider, right? And this collider will tell it to update the transform. Yes. 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 There's a problem though with that have physics applied, which I kind of don't want it to be. I could probably disable it. And yeah, how do I tell it which way gravity is? Because I don't want it to have a... I could probably... Let's see. What do jolts have? Jolts has... Let's see what it has on gravity. Because I kind of want a custom made gravity. If I can't do it, then we're kind of... Then we're fucked. This whole system won't work. Well, I guess I can just... I don't know. I'll see. Well, if I can disable it, then I can just implement my own thing. Transformer microwave transform? Yes, exactly. You got it. Collision detection. Let's see. Bodies, shapes, sensors. No. Constraints, motors. I want gravity. Do you have anything on gravity? Apply gravity here. It takes a batch of blah blah blah. Determine constraint. Build found collision. Where the fuck was gravity? There. Note that this stream cannot start until apply gravity is done because the velocity needs to be known for elastic collision, but I want to know how can I decide which way gravity is, because if it's just a downward force, that's wrong. I don't want it to be a downward force. Just use a right-handed coordinate system with y up. Yes. It is easier to use another axis as up by changing the gravity vector using fixed set gravity. Some shapes like height field shape will need additional rotated translate shapes to rotate it to new up axis and vehicle constraints and character setup. Note that the physics simulation works best if you use... I can just disable, I guess, gravity and implement my own custom thing. Yeah. Let's see. I want to know. Let's go in here. In Jolt, they have gravity. I disable. Yep, you can disable gravity in Jolt. Gravity is just a vector in the physics system. Usually a Oh wait, it's just a vector. No. It cannot be. Or in what? I think it's tripping, right? There's no way. That's the thing, because then I would have that basically implemented. Oh no, so it's just... Yeah, no, wait! Wait, what does this vector even mean if it's a 0, 0 vector? Like, what... Does that say that there's 0 gravity? So if I can use that set vector, if that's a real thing... It is. Which is its gravity value. Because if it's a direction, then I can utilize that vector and actually just update it based on the planet that I'm trying to be attracted to. Oh my god. Wait. Hi. Can I do this here? So we do this in here. I can do it here. We create the thing. Can I just do I do physics systems dot set gravity? Oh my god. Okay, let's see. What if I do 0, -1, 0. Okay, I guess that's the way they are right now. And then I do +1. Ah, they're falling down. Look, guys. They're falling. They're accelerating. Oh my god, this is perfect. Okay, wait. So that means I can actually implement this thing. So now they should be going back up. And we can also change it to be -10 here. And I should be going sideways. Yes, this is perfect. Yes, I come back. Where do you go? Yes. We can take such great advantage of this thing. Holy shit. They're still going up though. No, this is perfect. Oh my god. But I kind of need... I cannot do it on individual objects, can I? Because that kind of what I would like as well to do. Because then I would be able to calculate... Like if I have 2 planets, right? If I have an object here, that it would be kind of like calculated which one should affect it more. And then based on that, but... I think this is fine as well. You know, it's not that bad. It's not bad. It's really good. Holy shit. Yes. Alright. We will continue tomorrow. I have another thing I need to attend. A meeting, actually, crazy enough, at 22. It's crazy. But we're getting somewhere. Yeah, just velocity plus delta velocity distance. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining the stream, and yeah, every one of you, you're amazing. I hope the content is so much watchable. But yeah, that will be it. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.